So you two, what's up, family? Some newcomers. Welcome. Sit back. All rise. Students, staff, and faculty members. Welcome. Come to my attention. Stumble across this video. The art of falling off. And people get it confused though. Like falling off does not mean you broke. Basically, when you fall off, your views is low, and you trying to make it back. Let's get it.
Earth, our beloved planet. A beautiful thing, isn't it? A work of art created by God. By the way, I love you. The trees, the blue sky, the clear seas. Okay.
I just told y'all this like a couple videos ago. Listen, man. Told you. God made a beautiful earth. Y'all need to go ahead and travel. I'm gonna start doing that. Appreciate the trees too and the water. Like just go on the beach and just look at the waves. I'm trying to tell you. Like the breeze, the trees are breathing. You know, they be doing their job, man. Let's get it.
Okay, maybe not so much on that one. But what I'm trying to say is that God was in his bag when he created Earth and us. And with us humans being here, many more works of art were created, from insane paintings that must have took hours of hard work and dedication to such craft. Like, look at this painting, bruh. The man who painted this had to be a wonderful person. It's so beautiful. Surely they lit up the world with their impressive work. Oh shit, never mind. Musicians, filmmakers, animators, even most professional athletes, unless they suck cheeks hard as hell. These works, their works, are works of art. These people are artists in their own right. And what would the world be without their contributions? I don't even know. I don't even got an answer to that. I just need an intro. We ain't talking about good art and good stuff today. We talking about people or things that used to be like that. Used to be fantastic, world bending, iconic, but are now just not as good, or in other cases just plain ass and leaky with a side of pee-pee and diarrhea. That might sound childish, but I'm being serious, bruh. Some of these topics here in this video are actually in the dirt right now, and we're gonna talk about it. What is the art of...
You see my videos and you obviously like the high-rise cribs, the cool watches, the cool cars, overall the cool life
of falling off.
Let's get it.
If you don't sub, nigga, you gon' fall off. I'm playing. I pray all y'all make it. We trying to hit 10K. Sub to the channel. I promise it's worthwhile. On to the video. I don't express it often, but I'm a huge fan of TV and film. There's truly nothing like a really good show or movie. Here's some of my favorites for reference. I don't care what kind of like a really good show or movie. Here's some of my favorites.
I need to watch this. Never watched it. Never watched this. I never watched none of these.
For reference, I don't care what kind of form it's in. Animated, live action, anime. Good content is good content. As you can clearly tell by the theme of this channel, I mess with superheroes a lot. There's many great superhero movies and shows out right now. But once upon a time, there was only one company actually capable of making good superhero movies. And that was Marvel. Marvel's iconic run started in the early 2000s, but where they really hit it big was with 2008's Iron Man. The movie was so tough.
Yes. And I told y'all, I like Iron Man. You know, I used to have the action figures. I used to have WWE action figures. I had Hulk, I had Iron Man, Spider-Man, Batman. Yeah. Iron Man is good. I like Iron Man. Is he like who would win, Iron Man or Batman? Okay, no, it just depends. Is that night like what's the scenery? You know, because that does depend though. Iron Man in 3.
That they kicked off an entire cinematic universe, which wasn't really unheard of, but one this massive, hell yeah, that's a feat. Boy, that run the MCU had during the Infinity Saga was crazy, bro. Every movie, and I mean every movie. Okay, I'm lying. There's a few misses. But dog, the majority of these movies were complete bangers. Avengers 1 had niggas going crazy. Captain America Winter Soldier is so goated and it still holds up, bro. It's already over a decade old. What season that make? The MCU was so iconic at this time that it had niggas going to see superhero movies that ain't ever seen a movie like that before. And y'all think I'm playing? Every black person saw Black Panther in theaters, bro. And
I never watched the first or second one. I mean, the thing is, like, yeah, when I see a good trailer, right, our mind is like, wait, I gotta watch it. I got to. And then all of a sudden, I just forget. And I just never watch it again. I don't feel like watching it. Really. I did see the drop box or whatever. That's a very good trailer. I'm gonna have to watch it. But I'm just a busy guy. So
And most didn't even know what was going on in the MCU at the time. They just saw a black nigga throwing hands in a tough manner and knew it was time to buy a ticket. R.I.P. Chadwick. That just goes to show how much motion this universe actually had. It was making previous C and D list Marvel heroes household names. I swear that before this movie dropped, I didn't have any idea what a Guardian of the Galaxy was. Then I saw the movie and I was like,
yep. Come on. Guardians of the Galaxy, the first and second one. Goated. I watched the first one or the second one. I don't know. I really don't know which one it was. But I watched that so many times because I told you every time it was like when it was either an early release day or it was like the end of school year. The teachers, they just be grading the word, click clacking on the laptop keys. Nobody not trying to hear that. Everybody else on their phone, they just put on Guardians of the Galaxy. They always put that on. If not that, it was the Thor movie.
ooh, bro, this is fire! When Infinity War dropped, it was like a global event. In school, motherfuckers had to cover their ears at lunch to dodge the spoilers. Because if you didn't see that movie opening weekend, you was probably cooked. Spoiler alert from here on out. I don't know if you actually need it, but if you do, you got issues. Because you're 6 years late, bro. Get with the time. But when Thanos snapped and killed half the universe, had my nigga Spider-Man fading away, that broke my heart, bro. I damn near went crazy in the theater seeing that. Wondering how the Avengers are gonna get these niggas back. Then fast forward to Avengers Endgame and seeing Tony, a literal human in armor, go toe-to-toe with a purple alien nigga to bring back everyone and destroy Thanos and his army. Man, that brought tears to eyes. Not mine, but I was mesmerized and heartbroken on the inside. I looked over to a chair next to me and see my sister shedding a tear. She ain't even know a thing about the MCU.
Come on.
The scene just had her crying. Real what Scorsese said, bro. This is real cinema. It was in their bag. And then after that, it was on and off, bro. Like, Marvel made a decision to drop a buttload of Disney Plus original TV series.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not seeing none of these, honestly. Yeah.
Which sounded great in retrospect, but it didn't really work out because most of the episodes were filler and stuff. And it turns out you didn't even have to watch the shows to understand the movie universe timeline, which was weak. But the movies suffered too. Most of the movies after Endgame just didn't match expectations to what the Infinity Saga had for itself. Minus both Spider-Man movies, Deadpool Wolverine, Black Panther 2, Shang-Chi, and Guardians 3. And you might look at that and say, yo, Chief, that's half the list. Yeah, that's damn near half the movie list, but the ones I didn't name are like all shitty booty dookie movies, or mid at best. It was so bad that for the past few years, the main MCU discourse hasn't been a potential new big villain or how this new saga can pan out, but mostly how it's just falling off. Back when the Infinity Saga was balling, I was keeping up with every movie in detail, waiting for the next to drop in theaters so I wouldn't have to miss a beat. I'm telling you, bro, them movies used to be entire events. Now I can't tell you I've seen every single movie in this newer phase. I'ma just be honest. I don't be beating grains with sticks to see these movies anymore. I just wait for a Disney Plus drop most of the time, cause I know Marvel been bullshitting. What the hell was Eternals? You already got me watching characters I don't know, but then you gonna make the whole movie boring as hell. And for a fat minute, a huge detail of it was just unnoticed by the rest of the universe until now. Thor Love and Thunder ruined Thor's hot streak of one good movie. Now the nigga's 1 for 4. He's shooting 2 a day like he J-Dub playing against the Nuggets. Ant-Man Quantumania was just terrible. It hurts more that I paid to see that shit. Like, I saw that in the theater. The Marvels.
Hey, hold on.
Like, I saw that in the theater. The Marvels.
No, ain't bad though. Ain't bad. Okay. Realistically, 4. So 4, 5, 5. William Hall's only.
Multiverse of Madness had to be the most disappointing.
And I am cooking some chicken, so I'm gonna be right back. Honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just flip it because I got it on the store top. You know. I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'm gonna be right back. Commercial break, and this could be the time. Hey, listen, go ahead, drink some water. Restroom break. Yeah, everybody just go use the bathroom real quick. Okay, we back.
Disappointing of them all since it was coming off of hella hype from No Way Home, but it didn't meet expectations at all. The MCU got so bad, they had to mess around and bring Iron Man himself back. But RDJ isn't playing Iron Man. This time he's playing Doctor Doom, which is still insane considering that he's so synonymous with the character of Iron Man, who had the most noble send-off in a cinematic universe's history. But whatever, nigga, Disney won RDJ back, and RDJ being back is bank. Kang would have been so goated, but them allegations cooked his career. Kills me how the MCU isn't as great as it used to be, but in a way it kind of makes sense, given the fact that some things were just out of their control, but most of it wasn't. There's no excuse
on top of that, really, how much is he make? He making like 50,000 a movie. I mean 50 million a movie. You know the actor Groot, all he says is "I am Groot" or Groot. You know how much he's making? Millions. Actually, I don't know. I don't know the exact number. I do know. Just like with the Minions, they're not even saying English words. Who's the voice actor of Minions? Because that's an easy bag. Speak whatever language that they're speaking. Nobody don't understand you, and it's a 10 out of 10 movie because they're not even speaking English, but we do like it. Now, Minions. I don't know about that movie, but Despicable Me #1 and 2, top tier.
for dropping ass to booty movies over and over, but we can see a resurgence with Thunderbolts. It's the most recent drop, and as of this recording, it's doing really well.
I ordered 200 hand-forged knives to my dorm room and built a Wix website to sell them.
What are y'all doing with the apps?
I don't know how to do this transition, but Paul George also fell off. Once, Paul George was a name, one of the most silky smooth players in the league.
Okay, Paul George. What was his nickname? PG-13, right? Yeah. Didn't he wear 13, right? I believe he wore number 13. I believe so. But yeah, and then I don't know what other team he played for, because actually I'm so out of touch. I don't watch nothing. I don't watch football. I don't watch nothing. Honestly, I didn't even know Cat was on the Knicks. I didn't even know that. I thought he was still on the Timberwolves. You feel me? I don't watch nada. But yeah, he's a good player at times, man. Sad to see, man. And what really pissed me off, because now that I'm just looking at him and it's starting to piss me off, because like 2K17, the Paul George loading the screen, and niggas know that. Like, how could a game be good, but it has its flaws? Like, obviously the mesh green lights in the My Park at night, you lagging, you can't do nothing. And then you got the loading screen that takes 6 to 7 minutes every single time you decide to play. You close the app, hoping that, because we're humans. We all done it. Because we PS4 time, it was a disc, so it's like, okay, disc or digital. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. The disc is scratched up. What am I gonna do? Hold on, let me get some tissue real quick. Boom. Put on the alcohol. Boom. Let me turn on this quick YouTube video. So carefully, precisely, ringing around with the disc, with the Oh, I forgot what I was about to say. Ringing around. See, look. I'm like, hold on. Okay, I'm not liking, but ringing around the disc with the alcohol. You know, I do got a few marks, or you know, you can do the toothpaste method. That won't work either, but yeah, sad to say. I think
he was your favorite player.
Yeah, yeah, PG-13. That's what he was on. He was on the Thunder.
Skillful yet athletic.
Yeah,
capable of doing anything on the court.
Yeah.
Until the playoffs came.
I ain't met playoff P yet.
Where he choked and started becoming an ass out of nowhere. Getting cooked by a rookie Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert, of all people. Getting game-winning series, inning shots hit on him from deep.
I'm cooking it all.
That's cool. America, what's that thing? I'm gonna put this in the car. They ain't been in the car in a long time. I'm pretty sure. No one can smell like that.
I don't care what anybody says. That's a bad shot.
Hitting the side of the backboard on accident or on purpose. I don't care. Either way, how do you do that? Yeah, guys, this nigga would fall off every year. I'll give him credit. He was the only guy in the East to give Miami's Big Three a run for their money. And his 2021 postseason run was really good for him. But now, PG sucks. I've said this before, man. Celtic Shaq, Nets Kevin Garnett, Philadelphia Paul George. Just look at his stat lines and you will see what I'm talking about. Now, Philadelphia Paul George. Just look at his stat.
41, 32, 16.
Stat lines and you will see what I'm talking about. Now, falling off in sports is kind of different than falling off in other fields. A fall off in sports can be caused by a number of things. Bad teams, mental complications, injury bugs, or most famously, just father time. Them last two got the best of PG, and to be fair, that's okay.
Sometimes you know he missed that. He tried to walk off cool. He know that he missed it.
And as for Paul George's NBA career, man, pack it up. It's time to retire, old man. I miss you, but this is Halliburton's league now. This is Anthony Edwards' league now.
Yeah, I mean, he did the Reggie Miller. It's good to see, and I like it now. I like to see trash teams finally, after years and years, making it up. Nigga, did you really expect the Detroit Lions to go this far years after? Did you really expect that? Did you really expect that? Hold on. Like the Detroit Lions. Nobody didn't expect them to do that. The Knicks, the Pacers, the Thunder. And it's good to see a good fan base. Sorry about the background. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It's just good to see, you know. I don't know who goes in, nor do I really care.
In music, especially rap, falling off is a normal.
Yeah, Lil Pump was good. 2016, 2018, yep. I like D-Rose. D-Rose. I liked his older music.
Really. Occurrence. How many artists that blew up this decade that you know are still reeling in big numbers? Damn near none of them. Most of them are already on the decline despite only coming out a few years ago. But there's nothing like falling off after being on for a while. Being goated for a good portion of your career and then just not being good anymore, it's a curse.
Yeah, shout out, not just like with the baby. It's just a lot. The baby, Lil Baby. Falling off rappers. Soldier Boy. I mean, yeah. I mean, he beefing with who? He beefing with? Beefing with DDG. I mean, like, come on, bro. Relax. Nobody don't listen to you. We don't even know. Now, to be honest, if you said name Soldier Boy songs, nigga, we all dead. To be honest with you. Well, not really. If you said, no, be specific, 5 songs by him in the last 5 years, then yeah, we're dead.
Yeah, this is how I feel about Kanye. You already knew I was going with this. The beginning of Kanye's career was truly special. The entire College Trilogy showed that at the time, you could in fact be a great rapper without rapping about guns and slinging crack. And from those, he dropped 808s and Heartbreak where he was singing and shit. This influenced so many artists from today, like Lil Uzi, Travis Scott, Kid Cudi. Really almost every hip hop artist right now was influenced by this album one way or another.
My favorite Ye song. I like Flashing Lights. I mean, I don't really have a favorite. It's a lot. Flashing Lights, All of the Lights. What's that song with Jamie Foxx? Jamie Foxx and Twister. That song. The one with Kid Cudi. It's a handful.
Then he dropped Twisted Fantasy. Complete masterpiece. One of my favorite albums of all time. And then after that, he had Yeezus. I don't give a damn about Yeezus, to be honest. I mean, but it has Bound to, and it's an influential album, so I'll give it that. Life of Pablo, Ye, Donda, all great in their own right. I'm probably the only dude that actually likes Jesus is King. But after Donda, this nigga started tweaking. He was always a tweaker. The tweaker never tweaked onto his music. He remained talented despite whatever shenanigans he was going through. But now he's bad. I'm evil. Bad's an understatement. This guy is downright terrible. I'll say this. I liked Vultures 1. I know it wasn't as good as solo Kanye work. Production was fun and the features were mostly solid. Kanye couldn't rap for shit, but it was an album that was in rotation the year it dropped. But man, every single thing after that has been horrible. AI lyrics and performances being put onto already choppy and unfinished songs. Not only that, but the lyrics themselves being questionable and contradicting. Cause you can't be black and a Nazi. Nigga, that don't make sense. What kind of dummy shit is that? This fall off is bad because it could have been something completely avoided. In music, there's no basis on something just drying out. Like in our previous examples, the MCU and Paul George, a fall off can happen because at some point, too much is just too much. Or sometimes the human body can only take so much damage and it'll break down over time. None of this happened here though. Kanye's fall off is just a product of multiple addictions just cooking his ass. And I know addiction can be a fishy topic and even more, a troubling thing to deal with.
No, it had to be the Kim K curse. I was reading upon that. That might be real. Think about it. Think about it. Reggie Bush, I believe he was with her. I don't know. EA. Who else was with her? Pete Davidson. I mean, you know, Drake wasn't really with her, crept down the block, took a light, cut the lights, paid the price. Yeah. I mean, like Kim K, you can still deal me though. Like, it don't matter. But yeah, the thing is, and let me get off topic real quick. It's easy to be a spectator than the player, because you're critiquing everybody else except for yourself. Perfect example, Bronny. He would never be as good as LeBron. Never. Or Bryce. They will never ever. But you just pressured because your dad is the GOAT, right? Now, when you see him play in the NBA, trash, missing all the threes, can barely make middies, right? But I think he only played on home games. When he's away in the G League, he dominates it. So that is just a different scenery in a different area. Guarantee you the average person, right? Average person that makes $20K a year, claim that, oh yeah, I could have went pro, I messed up my knee or whatever, out of shape, balding, thinning, losing their hearing in their eyesight, smoking cigarettes, drinking beer, critiquing on a 19-year-old. I guarantee you, if they put you on the court, you're going to pass out within less than a minute, because you don't know what you're doing. And now let's see if he still got to talk.
And to overcome,
he's
but I truly believe that if it wasn't for his addiction to
Easy.
porn and later on nitrous, that he would still be solid right now and in a better state of mind. Like, that's no doubt. It also doesn't help that he has nothing but yes men around him 24/7, which is a very underrated point in the world of falling off. Not being told what's actually good and bad, everyone around you agreeing with whatever you do, is a key ingredient for falling off. Especially in the music world, since many around them aren't genuine, but instead they're doing whatever they need to do to get what they want out of them, which goes into my next target perfectly.
When I get monetized, I'm going to send these ads just like what they're doing to me, and y'all
SpongeBob.
watch it.
SpongeBob is forever an icon, whether you like it or not, but I can't stress the fact that the show itself has fallen
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. Rest, what break? Let's all just have a moment of silence while I flip over this chicken real quick on the stove top. Let me just mute the mic because I actually don't know what's about to happen. Back and I'm better. I want you bad as ever. All right, let's get it.
completely off of a cliff. Seasons 1 through 3 were peak SpongeBob, and that first movie is still the only good one they have. And they've made like 4 more movies since then, and they have all been trash as hell. SpongeBob and the MCU are similar in their field when it comes to falling off, a key point being that they both have been milked to the T. Hell, the creator of SpongeBob literally said he wanted the show to end, and Nickelodeon didn't listen because they needed to milk the best show they had on their program.
I mean, think about it. Think about it. I think this is still the top running show, right? It's Rugrats. Rugrats is golden. This is a long going show. Family Guy is a long going show. Simpsons is a long going show. You know, they could just keep, because it's like, wow, this was in 1999. This is older than me. This is older than most of us. So it's like, wow, what other cartoon can they make right now that's going to be this? Nothing. All the new cartoons is too cartoony. Nobody's not watching that. Hella edits. All that. Blinding you. Nobody's
low-key, it's really Avatar The Last Airbender, but thank God they did not milk that show, bro. The show is perfect as it is. The MCU has been milked too, but the case for them is arguable since there's so much source material to work with that they're able to continue the universe with realistic chances of not repeating same old patterns, bringing in fresh new ideas and building a bigger world within the continuity. SpongeBob can't do that. In order to do stuff like that, in order to successfully milk something, it has to have plot. I can't stress this enough. I hate when shows are ongoing just because they were mad popular at some point. SpongeBob, cancel yourself. You fell off. Family Guy, you too. Simpsons, you been fell off. Why are you still around? And don't get me wrong, I like SpongeBob just as much as the next intellectual mind. But dude, stop jacking his nipples, man. This nigga should have been in retirement a long time ago. I don't know how to explain this because SpongeBob is more of a sitcom type of show. Like, there's no linear plot, probably not even a true continuity within that universe. Stuff just happens in each episode, resolved by the end of the episode.
Yeah, that generally didn't make any sense. He blew a bubble underwater. You know, the logic just doesn't make sense. It never does.
Never picked up again. But in older seasons, they mastered that formula. The older episodes were just better. There's a reason that every SpongeBob meme is ripped or refers to an older season. This new SpongeBob ain't even on none. Like, it's like SpongeBob is a shell of SpongeBob. Falling off is an art in itself. There's so many different ways it be happening. Repetitiveness, being locked in, getting hurt physically, mentally, or emotionally. Sometimes time is just up. Nothing stays in its prime forever. Every great thing has an end.
Yes.
That goes for everyone except for LeBron.
Yes.
Come on, man.
They'll be ready.